tell you a tale that has become one of the best love stories at the, told at the National Storytelling Festival. Once there was a girl named Marie, and she was a beautiful young woman. She was so pretty, so jolie, that all the people called her Marie Jolie. She was as sweet as sugar cane. But if you did her wrong, look out, for that girl could show you a temper as hot as cayenne pepper. Now, Marie was a clever and unique girl because she was focused on achieving her goals and her dreams, such as going on an adventure and seeing the big world. Regarding men trying to woo and court her, she became picky. This one was too short, that one was too tall, and the next one also had ears like an elephant. Eventually, Marie's mama decided to help Marie find a husband. Marie Jolie, it's time for you to take a husband. You can't pick one to suit you, so I'm gonna do it for you. We're gonna have us a contest. You see this pumpkin? I'm gonna get Monsieur Crow, the buzzer, to put it on the highest little skinniest branch of that big cypress tree out there in the swamp. Shitty, that man, the man that can fetch that pumpkin down without falling in the water, is gonna be your husband. Well, Marie agreed to that, and she thought that was very clever. So the following week, the contest was held where men came from places far and near, and all of them excited to meet Marie. Marie noticed one man that stuck out in the crowd, and she said, "Oh, Mama, I hope he gets that pumpkin. He's a good-looking devil for truth." All the men climbed the tree, but all ended up with swamp water in their mouth. Well, except one. Yeah, that good-looking stranger, quick as lightning, he went up that tree like a cat, snatched that pumpkin, and he landed with his boots on dry land. Instantly, Marie Jolie was a married woman. During their drive home, Marie Jolie began to see that her husband looked very strange, becoming uglier and uglier. All of a sudden, a man came up near their path and called out, "Give me..." Okay, I'm gonna do it. "Give me that, oh wait. Yeah, okay, so. "Give me my tie and collar which I lent you." Marie's husband took off the tie and collar, and he was like, "Here, then, take back your old tie and collar." Next, another man came and said, "Give me back my coat that I lent you." And so the husband also said, "Here's your coat." And this happened a third time, a man demanding his trousers, and then a fourth man demanding his hat. Then a fifth time, a man demanded with his long bony finger, "Give me the horses that I lent you." Finally, Marie's husband told his wife that he must leave. He said, "While I'm gone, you will stay here and see no one. My mama will take good care of you." Then he disappeared in a burst of flame and smoke. Now Marie, she was very scared, and she told her her mother-in-law, Belle Maigret, tell me, why is my husband so strange? She begged. Belle Maigret, a kind woman. Okay. Kind woman said, at heart felt terrible about how her son turned out, shaking her head. Oh, chérie Fed, she said, you've made a terrible match. You have gone and married Monsieur Jab, the devil himself. Now Marie was astonished. She was saying, old woman, you are only jealous. You just want to break up my marriage. Belle Maigret replied in a whisper, you don't believe me, petite fée? Come with me. So Marie Jolie followed her, and her love for her husband begins to diminish when she saw with her own eyes how cruel he actually was. Monsieur Jab had hid his former wives in a dark, dim room where they hung on the wall from a hook. Suddenly, Marie's anger and fear began to rise. Oh, please, Marie, Belle Maigret, she cried, you gotta tell me how I can escape. How can I get out of here? Belle Maigret said, girl, do you not see what have become of the others who tried to escape? I will keep you company and ease your suffering. Do not bring down the terrible wrath of my son, the devil. And Marie, with her face hot with anger, she was like, no, I will not be the devil's wife. If you won't help me escape, then I'll find a way on my own. So then her mother-in-law told her, gave her a set of instructions and told her, she said, the devil knows many tricks. He can change into fire and smoke and ride the wind. You cannot outrun him. But maybe if you are brave enough, you can outsmart him. Even the devil cannot defeat a strong heart. But if your courage fails, he will destroy you. Marie was determined. My heart is strong and my mind is made up. Monsieur Jab will not destroy me. All right, she said, here's what you should do. Monsieur Jab will return in the deepest night at 3 o'clock, the soul's hour. He hates dawn and the rising sun. In its light, he cannot hide his true self, so he sleeps. His spy Gone, the rooster, keeps watch. If he catches you trying to escape, he will crow. Tonight, you must feed Gone 3 bags of corn instead of 1 so that he will oversleep. At sunrise, go and gather 6 dirty eggs that they will protect you. Do not take clean eggs, for they are bad luck. Then, quick, Shitty, quick, run as fast as you can away from this. And so Marie did that. She followed her instructions, but as she left and she tiptoed, the gate squeaked, and all of a sudden, the rooster came and was like, Monsieur Jab, wake up, Vita, Vita, your wife is getting away. And as Marie ran for her life, Monsieur Jab is screaming and telling her, come here and come here. So then she took 1 dirty egg and she threw it over her shoulder. Boom! Then there was a fence of wood that came. And with Monsieur Jab, he used his magic axe and he chopped that fence to go and find his wife. Then she threw another second dirty egg, and she did the same thing. Then a fence of brick came, and then he kept smashing until he would go and, yeah, the thing was already broken. Then she took the third egg, and the same thing happened, except it was a fence of iron. And so she quickly ran, and she finally got the fifth egg. And something happened. And then she, and then Monsieur Job, his outfit was not the same. That eventually she saw that he was the devil. He looked like a boiled crawfish. He was so red that then she only had one dirty egg. And she threw that egg.
Do you want to put some there? No, it's right under the thing. I'm pointing at it.
Whatever. She threw it, and but then she trembled. Her hand trembled, and she missed her mark. But then the earth started to rumble and crack, and eventually a mighty river formed. Yes, it was the Mississippi River. But how was she going to escape? How was she going to escape? There she saw Grandmama Crocodile, the alligator. Okay? And she was like, "Can you please save me? Help me, old grandmother." And she was like, "Yes, I can help you, but what, I'm gonna eat, don't you think I'm gonna eat you up?" And she's like, "I'd rather be your supper than to be the devil's wife." So then, she climbed on her back, but then Monsieur Job came there, and he was there, and she was almost gonna die too. But so then Monsieur Job tells the Grandmama Crocodile, and he was like, "Carry me as well back to the shore, please. You're a beautiful, beautiful alligator." So Grandmama also did the same thing. She said, "Why not? Why not?" But Grandmama, she despised this devil. She hated the devil. So then, because it was a mean old devil on her back, and suddenly, way out there where the water was swiftest and darkest, she dived. And now, say bye-bye to Monsieur Shaw. Okay? The Almighty took that devil kicking and sputtering all the way downstream to New Orleans. Some say he washed up in the French Quarter, right smack dab in the middle of Bourbon Street. And finally, what about Marie Jolie? Well, she grew old and her hair became snow white. So people started calling her Marie Spirit, the spirited one. And when they asked why she never married again, she just smiled and said, "You know, Shetty, once you've been married to one devil, there's no need to go and look for another one." There you go. That's good.